In the vibrant heart of Liverpool, where football transcends mere competition to become an expression of passion, culture, and identity, a story emerges that blends youthful dreams, fierce rivalries, and the uncertain future of a gem still in the making. It is a narrative that reminds us that, in the world of sport, every movement, every choice, and every gesture can carry deep meanings, especially when it involves a young talent like Joshua Abe, a 15-year-old boy whose name is already beginning to echo both on and off the field. While most players emerging from Liverpool's legendary academy dream of following in the footsteps of icons like Trent Alexander-Arnold, the phenomenal right-back who caught Jurgen Klopp's attention as a teenager and became a living legend at Anfield, there are always side stories that remind us that not all paths are the same. And this is where Joshua Abe enters, a promising player whose skills are already beginning to shine in the club's youth ranks, but whose destiny seems shrouded in mystery and speculation. Abe, born and raised under the red mantle of Liverpool, is slowly rising through the ranks of the Reds Academy. He is not just another name on an extensive list of young talents. His call-up to the England U15 team this season was clear proof of his early talent. With every touch of the ball, every sprint across the field, it is evident that we are witnessing someone special. His style of play combines speed, refined technique, and an unusual football vision for someone so young. These traits have caught the attention not only of Liverpool's coaches, but also scouts around the world. However, while many expect him to follow the steps of his peers by being promoted to the first team or even becoming a global reference, something unexpected has surfaced. A curious sign that perhaps Arsenal, the eternal rival in the Premier League title race, is crossing Abe's path sooner than many could imagine. Yes, that's right. Arsenal, the great rival that has been locked in intense battles with Liverpool this season, may be flirting with the idea of luring Abe to London. It all started when the young player shared a post on his Instagram account about the Gunners' epic victory against Real Madrid at the Santiago Bernabeu. This victory secured Arsenal a spot in the Champions League semi-finals, a monumental achievement that shook the football world. For many, Abe's gesture may seem like just a moment of fleeting admiration for a club making history. However, for attentive fans and astute analysts, this like on Instagram sounded like a warning bell. Could Abe be flirting with the idea of swapping Liverpool's reds for Arsenal's red and white? It is important to remember that at 15, a player's decisions are far from final. Many teenagers admire clubs different from their own, whether for emotional, aesthetic, or even tactical reasons. Perhaps Abe was fascinated by Arsenal's dynamic and attacking style under Mikel Arteta. Or maybe he simply admires the way the Gunners have been challenging European giants. Whatever the reason, the post fueled rumours that, although still fragile, certainly left some Liverpool fans worried. The timing of this revelation, it must be noted, couldn't be more intriguing. While Liverpool fights bravely against Arsenal for supremacy in the Premier League, this small thread of intrigue adds a new layer to the rivalry between the two clubs. Imagine the scene. A young prodigy, raised in the traditions of Liverpool, deciding to turn his back on the club that shaped him to embrace a new chapter in London. It would be a twist worthy of a movie script. But let's be honest, modern football is full of surprises. Bombshell transfers, loyalty shifts, and controversial choices are all part of the game. And what if Abe really decided to follow Arsenal's path? It would be a hard blow for Liverpool fans, but also an incredible opportunity for the Gunners, who would be acquiring a rough diamond with the potential to shine brightly in the future. However, it's important to keep our feet on the ground. So far, all we have is a like on Instagram. Nothing more substantial than that. Moreover, Liverpool has an enviable reputation when it comes to developing and retaining young talent. If Arne Slot, just as Klopp did with Alexander-Arnold, it is likely that the club will do everything possible to keep him at home. After all, Liverpool is not just a club step for any young player. Liverpool has an incredible structure to support its young talents. From the technical support provided by the coaching staff to the motivating environment created by the veteran players, everything is designed to ensure that players grow both on and off the field. Additionally, the club has a long history of promoting players from the academy to the first team, something many young players dream of experiencing. On the other hand, Arsenal has been heavily investing in its youth in recent years, building a solid base of players who can lead the club for decades. Under the leadership of Mikel Arteta, the Gunners have demonstrated a modern, dynamic and energetic playing style. For a young player like Abe, this philosophy could be extremely appealing. Furthermore, the possibility of being part of an ambitious and growing project could be a strong argument to consider a move. Arsenal also has a history of success with young talents. Players like Bukayo Saka, Emile Smith-Rowe and Gabriel Martinelli are clear examples of how the club can help young stars flourish. For Abe, the prospect of following in the footsteps of these players and becoming a key figure at the Emirates Stadium might be tempting. One thing is certain, no matter what happens, Joshua Abe is already writing his own story in football. Whether staying at Liverpool and becoming the next Alexander-Arnold, embarking on a different journey with Arsenal, or choosing any other destination, he has the whole world at his feet. And we, sports enthusiasts, can only eagerly await to see what the next chapter of this fascinating narrative will be. After all, football isn't just about goals and victories. It's about dreams, choices, and the eternal desire to push limits. And Joshua Abe, with his youth, talent, and growing visibility, represents exactly that. The promise of an exciting future, full of possibilities and surprises. Meanwhile, we are left to observe. Observe how Abe continues to evolve on the field, dominating opponents and refining his skills. Observe how Liverpool works to ensure he stays loyal to the club that saw him grow. And of course, observe whether Arsenal, or any other interested club, will make an irresistible offer that could change the course of this young talent's career. Deciding the future of his career at 15 years old is a huge responsibility. For Abe, this decision goes beyond football. It involves matters of identity, belonging, and ambition. He may choose to stay at Liverpool, where he is already seen as part of the family, or seek new horizons at Arsenal, where the playing style and opportunities may seem equally alluring. Whatever the choice, one thing is certain: the world will be watching. Social media, tabloids, and fans will follow every step Abe takes. And as he navigates this crucial moment in his life, it's up to us, privileged spectators, to celebrate the fact that we're witnessing the rise of another extraordinary talent. Let the next chapters of this story come, as they promise to be thrilling, unpredictable, and absolutely unforgettable. While Joshua Abe's future remains shrouded in speculation, Liverpool is already planning to strengthen its squad to ensure talents don't slip away. And speaking of big moves, did you know that Saudi Arabia will be behind a multi-million-pound plan to boost the Reds in this transfer window? Click on the card to the side and find out how the £120 million will transform the team. See you there.